Everyone's watching the flames, but no one's watching the faces, the words, the psychology unraveling in real time. This isn't protest. This is emotional programming. Footage from Nick Shirley, full video in the description. Now let's break down what's really happening on the ground.
Everyone's out here protesting right now. ISIS came through here down in LA. The streets are erupting here. Let's see what's going on. The National Guard has been deployed out here into the streets of LA. Thousands of protesters are here on the streets right now. Right here on this federal building, you have words like F-ICE, revolution starting here, here for my family. All sorts of stuff right here in LA. What's your message to the National Guard here today?
The National Guard.
And why do you think they got sent out here today?
They got sent because we don't have a president that can lead.
And what fears you most about Donald Trump and the ICE raids coming through here in Los Angeles?
I don't fear that motherfucker. Have you seen our community? I don't fear that motherfucker.
There ain't none of fear Donald Trump. Homeboy on a motherfucking real that piece of shit.
What's the water for?
Diffuse tear gas. If you need it. Yeah. If you throw a canister in one of these, it should diffuse it enough, or at least stop the chemical reaction.
And what makes you want to come out here with the Honduras flag out here?
I mean, these are my roots right here, you know? This is where my family came from. I'm a first gen.
A lot of people wonder on social media, why are people coming out here with other nationalities' flags? If they don't like America, why don't they go back to
I love America and what it represents. You know, the idea of America to our people is a better future and an opportunity to have a job and create something that in our homes we don't have, you know? So we love America. We want to be here. We want to contribute, you know? And I agree, the people that have committed crimes and, you know, like an actual crime of, you know, murder, something like that, I can agree with that, you know? I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say, no, keep everybody here.
Yeah.
But the people who are here, hardworking people.
Right now, do you think it's right for them to go after the most dangerous people like they say they're doing?
I mean, I don't see nobody here has attacked them. And they initiated all of this. We're peacefully protesting. They're the ones that come out with riot shields. They come out with billy clubs and all kinds of shit. I don't know who's the aggressor here, but it ain't us.
Now, from the optic lens of your tunnel vision of what you're seeing, you're saying peaceful protest, but what you're looking at is an aggressive stance, right? And this is what he's speaking on. But if you pull back the lens a little bit, you do see aggression. You do see the burning of cars. You do see the breaking of police vehicles. You do see violence here and there. And that's all about perception in what you're seeing versus what the other person is seeing. It's so crazy when you praise the country, you love the country, you enjoy the amenities that your country does not offer. So you understand the possibilities of the country, but you don't want to protect that. Now, I don't care what side you're on at all. But this is just about looking at it from a neutral standpoint. Nobody ever once said, get them out of here. They just said, do it legally. That's all that was said. But let's continue.
You! I can't wait to know you! Take off your badge, big boy! Take off your badge! Coward! Get that shit in my fucking face!
Okay. That guy's yelling at the ICE officials for being a coward for wearing a mask. Meanwhile, he also has a mask on. What's your message to the police officers in the National Guard right now?
They've got a choice. They don't have to do this fucking shit. That's it. They can either be American citizens or they can be what they're doing right now.
You don't think they're acting like as American citizens?
No.
Do you think they're trying to protect the country or make it a more dangerous place?
What do you mean? Like, this is way, way beyond what it needs to be.
Something's about to break out.
Now, this is the difference between like emotions and logic, right? For emotional wise, you just are looking at this symbolization of what's taking place in front of you, and you are reacting off pure emotion. But this all has an escalation. To try to bait into aggressive acts, you have to be careful what you are asking for, especially when you are not prepared physically to take on what can actually happen. You know, the ego of the man, and I don't mean man, I mean humanity, of these laws protect me. Laws aren't physical. Yeah, there's repercussions for afterwards, but there's nothing stopping anybody from losing their shit right then and there. And to think that pedestrians, civilians, are the only people that suffer from mental illness. You don't think none of those National Guard people are like on edge themselves to absolutely lose it and go mayhem? I understand that they're trained and they're supposed to be disciplined, but when you are tired as a human, as these people are, the pendulum will always swing. It doesn't matter about what you feel like should happen, right? Because that has no room here in what can actually happen. So these people that are protesting, we do understand that there is an actual end game here, right? There's an actual ending of escalation. We all understand that, right? Like as human beings.
Real soon. If these people keep taunting the police officers with all these other flags, all these other words they're saying to these police officers and National Guard, something's about to happen.
You guys suck! Christy Lewis, you guys suck! Donald Trump,
I can tell you're very upset.
Of course we are. Yeah. We feel some burning in the eyes right now upon arrival here. Everybody be prepared. We still fight for the legalization of all in occupied territories. This was indigenous land. This was Mexico. This is our fucking turf. F these motherfuckers. Free them all!
Now, my question to you is this about ICE? Because what she said, we fight for the legalization of everybody. Well, that's kind of what's taking place right now. But on the flip side of that, you have to listen. She said, this is our territory. So is this about the deportation? Or is this about something spiritually and historic that's been running deep for a long time? Now, if you're talking about territory, we understand that when it comes to military and things of that nature, that territory of taking land consists of military operations. So in your head, this woman, with you saying that, are you in your mind saying this is war? Because now you're bestowing that on the people who's actually protesting for the deportation. So you have a lot of pieces here of people being there for different reasons. Now, because of those different reasons, things can escalate into endgame.
Stolen people on stolen land. Black people were stolen. And it was taken from the indigenous. Stolen people on stolen land.
What's your message to ICE and to the federal government today?
Just the message just straight up is just this government is fucking corrupt as fuck. People need to fucking start realizing that shit. And fucking, we need a fucking factory reset. We need some justice up in here. Just for everybody, straight the fuck up, you know what I mean?
You have lots of tattoos, and people oftentimes interpret tattoos with being part of a gangs and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Have you been checked for gangs or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm focused on some other shit right now. I'm not worried about that, though. You know?
You're not worried about that?
Hey, I love what he's doing in this video. Going down there, but not just asking stupid ass soft, excuse my language. I love what he's doing, going down there and asking not softball questions, but real questions like, how dare you come at them? But I'm looking at your tattoos, not saying that he's judging, but he asked him, are you part of any gangs? Do you have any affiliation? And as you could see, the demeanor of the guy, his body language changed. He said, I'm focused on other stuff, meaning I'm not here to answer those questions. How, don't demonize me for doing the same thing that they're doing, which is insane from just a mental capacity. Wow.
So essentially all that's happening right now is that ICE, police, DHS, and the National Guard are just holding a line here outside this federal building. Protesters haven't gone back at the police quite yet. We'll see what happens. Could be happening very soon.
This was our land. All this is stolen. And what? Now we're fucking illegal here. Are you fucking kidding me? You're not fighting for. You're not fighting for this country.
We're gonna dox you. We're gonna dox you. We're gonna dox you.
I love this flag right here.
You just said you love that flag right there. What's your favorite thing about the Mexican flag?
colors.
What's the purpose of bringing out the Mexican flags today here while we are in the United States?
Honestly, I have no idea, bro. I just came here to just show out. That's it, bro.
Do you think it's low-key like, all right, if you want to rep your flag, go back to your country kind of vibe, or do you think people are just upset with what's going on?
I don't know. Honestly, like, it's true, you know, like, we did come, but, like, I don't know, bro. They're here already. They don't want to leave.
Why are they protesting what's going on here in the United States if they don't want to go back to their country?
Because they think it's stolen land, so they think they could just come in here, you know, and take over.
Then this guy right here is essentially taunting National Guard right here, saying National Guard, LOL. Meanwhile, National Guard.
The guy who said, I love this flag, he was just yelling about black people. So you have a black person in a brown space talking about how black people were stolen. This is what I mean. This is a bunch of chaos, and pockets of people are there for different reasons. Now, you had the other guy screaming that this is stolen land, and so are we all illegal, just completely missing the point of the process of being a legal citizen. Then you have him asking somebody else. He's just there, kind of neutral, saying that they're already here, but he doesn't really want to say if it's bad or good that people are getting deported. Now, I just want to show you guys the mindsets of the different pockets of the things that's taking place. That you have all of these people here, and they're all looking at it from different situations. You have some people here that are talking about war, basically. You have some people here that just want to see what's going on. Then you have other people here spreading other things that don't even have to do with the situation. And when you have all of this, it is complete chaos, no structure. And this is the same thing that happened in Seattle in 2020.
Is right there with their troops. The lawyers have arrived.
Yeah.
What are you guys here to do?
We don't talk to press, I'm sorry.
Okay, and what's your guys' job here to do?
We're legal observers with the National Lawyers Guild, so we're a third party. Yeah.
So if the protesters say they touch a police officer, one of the members of the National Guard, who's at fault? If they then detain that person?
Yeah, we don't, yeah.
And did you hear that? They have lawyers out there with neon green hats so they can see each other. They are there to monitor and watch for the opportunity to sue. How insane is that? Now my question to you is, do you think they're on the side of the people, or do you think they're on the side of the National Guard? Isn't that something? Things could kick off, things could get hectic, as we seen earlier, people trying to bait, people trying to start something, trying to create anarchy. And if you react, we'll sue you. We'll get your name, your information, and we'll sue you. Think about the psychological pressures of that. You know, we want you to go out there and cover the street. We want you to go out there and just hold position. They may throw things at you. They may try to fight you, but you just sit there because we don't want to get sued.
Just look up National Guard. So the people with the green hats, they essentially watch to see if law enforcement does anything that they could then go and sue them for. So who knows who they get paid by. However, their job is to make sure that if a protester does get detained, they get all the name, info, so that they can go and file a lawsuit as they're part of the National Lawyers Guild. And a lot of people wonder who funds that group with the green hats. Is it George Soros or is it some other outside organization? Nobody really knows. We got this group right behind me gathering right now. They're all masked up. They're in a circle. Looks like they're planning to do something. You're here talking to the National Guard. What's your message to them today?
I'm just asking this dude to think, you know. I was just talking to this guy, asking him, if they give you the order to shoot, are you gonna do it? He wouldn't look me in the eye. It took a while, but he told me no eventually. None of these people want to be here. This captain looks sad as f***. Look at this captain, bro. Sad as f***. He does not want to be here doing this. None of them want to be here doing this, and yet they are. They need to make their own f***ing choices and think for themselves.
Would you like to see them disarmed in front of thousands of people?
I just want the National Guard out of my city. I want people freed. I don't want to see any more kidnapping. I don't want to see any more ICE in our communities. I want to see tax dollars going to this.
Who would you like to protect the nation?
The people. I mean, all I care about is the people. I just want everybody to be safe, not kidnapped.
Do you think there needs to be laws here in the United States to regulate things like immigration?
I think people need to not be kidnapped.
For instance, this is all caused because a lot of people did come to the country these past 4 years. Do you think there should be regulations with who comes across the border and how many come across?
You know, I think whatever regulations there may or may not be, they're abducting people at court cases, right?
If somebody comes across the border without due process, do they deserve due process going out?
yes, everybody deserves due process.
Now they're all
Like, as I'm watching this is amazing with trying to use empathy, right? To sympathize with what's going on. So when you're on the ground like this, the first thing you do is go get intel. You want to know the morality of the people who are defending the area, right? So as you can see, he's there, he's saying, if you have to shoot, will you? And he's prying on emotional sympathy and empathy from the guy to be sure to know where the morale is. And if you see his scarf, is going to make sense, because that scarf is a part of a small group who's about to get into something right now. Now, these people are out here on the ground, marking themselves so they can find each other. This is insane. That was like around.
moving. They're going to City Hall. All these people right here talking to the police. Direct line in between them. More police are coming. What do you guys say?
Bro, this is fucking bullshit, bro. They out here hurting innocent people. Fuck you, bitch.
The lady with the scarf right here, she was one of the people in that group that I was talking about earlier on in this video. Her and this guy right up here causing all the chaos.
He's saying the lady with the scarf was within this group. But that same kid who was talking to the National Guard was also donning the same pattern scarf. And as you can see, them in a group, majority of them are wearing the scarf. So you just have different pockets that are there to do different things.
Need a mask,
I'm all good. What's the mask for?
I mean, shit. I mean, you know.
You're handing out the mask. Why are people having masks? And who do you think's in the wrong? Newsom or Trump right now? They're battling it out.
Trump, definitely.
He's on the right or wrong?
Wrong. Totally. Look at what's happening. I mean, clearly.
What are you gonna do?
Huh?
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm just kind of here.
Just keep the finger up?
Yeah.
There you go.
Well.
This guy's a little fucking bitch. No, this guy's a fucking. He's a fucking little white nationalist. F this guy. You're a little fucking bitch.
Don't touch the camera.
Fucking bitch. I know that.
Hey.
You're a fucking bitch.
I didn't do anything.
Get the fuck out of here. I know you fucking do. You fucking white nationalist motherfucker.
How?
I know who the fuck you are. You fucking Republican bitch.
Bro, you don't need to put. This is one of them. They're gonna get it.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fucking tell it to his fucking face. You fucking little faggot.
What did I do?
You know what the fuck you do?
What did I do?
You know you antagonize people? Oh, fuck your fucking bitch ass up.
I'm not doing anything.
Get the fuck out of here. Just like the cops. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, I have a right to be here just like you.
Yeah, so do we, motherfucker.
Okay, I'm not.
So why the cops here? You're a fucking cop. That's what you
I'm not
fucking
the
are.
cop.
Yeah, you are. You fucking
How am I a
asshole.
cop?
You want to fucking steal that shit?
Get out of here, bro.
What? I'm fucking cornered, you little bitch. Are you scared?
I'm not scared.
Fucking faggot.
What did I do?
You're a little fucking bitch. I fucking see you on fucking line. Always fucking antagonizing right-wing fucking ideology, motherfucker. This is our fucking land, you fucking bitch. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Dude, I have every right to be here.
I don't give a fuck. Not today. I'm the fucking police. I'm telling you not to be here, motherfucker.
Well, I want to be here.
Well, I'm fucking telling you not to be here.
Get out of my way.
You towards the cops, you fucking faggot.
Get out of here.
Little fucking asshole. I know you are, you fucking right-wing motherfucker. You're a little fucking bitch.
I have every right to be here just like you.
Well, I'm gonna be right next to you the whole fucking time.
Okay.
Fucking cause hell, you little faggot.
Do it. That guy's mad at me for being here. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to show what's going on here.
I'm your personal bodyguard now, motherfucker.
Thank you.
You little bitch.
I didn't do anything to you, sir. Now the police are backing up. People are taking over the police in here. They just broke the windshield of the police. So it makes no sense. I understand why the protesters are out here today. They're upset with ICE. The police are trying to leave though, and they won't let the police leave.
The full video will be in the description. Go check it out. From the overall perspective of just looking at things, man, you gotta be careful when you're out there protesting. You have to make sure your group is on the same page, no matter what you believe in, because there is always somebody looking to turn your situation into profit of some sort, right? And then you have people who are out there being violent, right? Hiding behind the actual reason why people are out there. They're hiding behind that reason, but invoking all their trauma and things psychologically wrong with them onto the force. So you have just a cycle, a whirlwind of just straight chaos. That young kid coming up to this YouTuber, Nick, and trying to intimidate and getting a little aggressive, if that was anybody else, it probably would have been a problem. Because you can communicate, but if you're going off the basis of this is our land, if that is the true reason, if we are throwing ICE out the way, and we are specifically looking at what we heard in this video multiple times from these people, that this is our land, you know what you're asking for. You know what you're invoking, and the only way to get it is to take it. But you will be insane not to think that people won't fight to keep it. And I'm not even talking about the National Guard. I'm not talking about the military. I'm talking about the other American people. And don't think for 1 second that the end game to all this chaos, is this.